behind you. Well, there we go. This is my first. I've literally only just downloaded this, so there might be some teething problems with controls or smoke or something like that. But let's give it a go. Got to get in early, Dom. You know me. Got to get the excuses in early. It's quite well modelled, actually. This isn't it? It is expensive. It's a bit expensive, but it is well modelled. Cockpit is really nice.
Yeah, I've just jumped in there 13. Oh.
Hear a piston plane, and I can hear there's a Spitfire on the runway just behind us. That's Jake, Spitfire. Yeah. Are they going to fly? RC, this says. Yes. Well, oh yeah, I mean, there's no guarantee. Not with us, anyway, but fingers crossed. Where are we flying to, Dom? Okay, parking brake on. Which end are we going down? The far end? Apart from Jake, he's at this end. You gonna follow me down? Dom, with your fear of flying, would you go in a Hawk? Perfect. When is this? We have to go and film it. Oh, I've kind of gone slightly the wrong way, I think. Walking on water. There we go, that should be a bit better. No, I've got a different airport pack to you, so that's actually a taxiway for me. A slightly more realistic London City Airport.
Apologies, I hadn't unmuted myself on the live stream. What an amateur. Sorry about that, Lucas. Honestly, when you're live streaming, there are so many things to turn on and off. My apologies for that. But welcome to the live stream. I can't claim to be a professional at this old live streaming lark. We just do it for a bit of fun, really.
Where are you, Dom?
Just taxiing down to the end of the runway. Patience.
Oh, are you on the runway?
I'm on the runway. Oh, you might be on a different version of the runway then.
Oh no, I'm on a taxiway. Never mind. We'll sit behind any FPV.
Right, I'm just nearly with you. Right, so yeah, we're on the Essential RC live stream. I've just unmuted myself, but I've started up my Red Arrows Hawk. We're joined by Jake and Simon, who I think are flying F-18s, and Jason, who's flying his newly acquired Hawk.
You want me in front or behind them?
I'm going to go behind. If you want to go in front, Jay, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. I'll just tuck in between these two.
So does the Hawk fly much different to the MB that we normally fly?
It's harder to trim out. You have to keep, for me, I have to keep trimming it out with throttle, which is quite annoying. But no, I wouldn't say it flies a lot different, to be honest. I think the MB flies better overall, but this has smoke. I wouldn't say it's amazingly realistic smoke, but...
And it has the awesome factor of being a red arrow.
Yeah.
Oh, nice little group going. All right, so let's select flaps. Flaps 1. And ready to go full power on 3, 2, 1. Full power.
Release brakes.
Release brakes. Rolling.
F-18's definitely got a little bit more power there.
He's already gone full afterburner. Cheeky.
Okay, rotating.
Putting back on the stick.
About 1,000 feet across the city.
That's good. Flaps up.
Get off the throttle a little bit so you can keep up. Nice and tight.
Oh, you're way ahead.
Back down. Actually at 2,000 feet as well. Drop down a little bit.
So Darmore is asking why we're some of the planes were above the tarmac. Can't explain that. It's not a perfect.
Works, yeah.
It's not a perfect simulator. This thing. Whoa! You slowed down a lot, didn't you?
Okay. 300 knots just still. I'll power up and come catch you up. What speed are you doing?
Oh, good question. 350, I think. Just coming down to 300. Okay, yeah, we'll do that EQ.
See me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about half throttle.
Why it looks like you've got your gear down. That is another annoying.
Yeah, you've got your gear down on my screen.
I don't know why. That's a bug as well. Now, have you figured out how to enable smoke?
I think I have. Let me.
You got a switch. You got a switch, which is the top switch on the front of the.
There you go. It should be on.
And then you've got 3 buttons.
I've got red smoke coming out. Can you see that?
Good man. I can't.
Oh, perfect.
But let me do mine.
I can see your red smoke.
Oh, I can see yours now. Hold on. Oh.
You're going to buzz the runway at Heathrow?
Yep, sounds good. Low pass. Buzz the runway.
Right-hand runway. I'm going to go for the right-hand runway.
Oh, nice.
At 300 knots. Anybody taking this very seriously in a heavy on the runway is going to get really upset with us now.
Very smooth. It's not easy to fly this thing smoothly.
You know,
Out to Windsor Castle. Slightly over to the right.
yep, right
Can't
from us.
see that, okay?
I'm just looking down towards Windsor Castle now. I'm circling Windsor Castle.
Yeah, the fuel's dropped off the screen.
Ah,
Oh, I can see you, Dom, actually. You should be able to see my smoke going around Windsor Castle.
no, can't see anyone. No.
You're at 3,700 feet, yeah?
No, I can't see anyone else though.
You're going away from Windsor Castle.
I was
Oh, no,
kind
you
of
can get the screen for me now.
looking around where everybody else is.
We're all circling Windsor Castle.
I seem to have
You
decent.
seem to have dropped off. Yeah, it just disappeared from me.
I'm headed back to Heathrow.
Okay, I'll meet you. Left-hand runway as you come back in, the one we just flew over, yeah?
Okay.
Apparently, if you go to Duxford at the moment, they've got about 20 Spitfires there.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. We'll have to. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, until the end of February.
Oh, I see. For real.
Yeah. Real Spitfires. They've flown in sort of load of private collection. About 20 of them sat down there all next to each other.
I assume there's going to be a few shows on next year. Oh, I've got you now.
Oh, I've just seen you. You just got past me. You just hit the brakes a bit long.
Okay, hit the brakes.
Just catching up with you now.
Roger.
My air brake is out for some reason.
You've got that on a switch?
Yeah, put it away. It came out on its own. Oh, just desync again. You were there, and now you're not. Where are you?
Just heading directly towards the Shard.
Okay. Oh yeah, I've got you again. Back. Someone's asking you to stay on the rear view, Dom, and do a barrel roll with...
I did that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I'll do another one.
It's coming past you now. You should see me now. Did you see me?
Yep.
Chat.
So we should fly down to the coast and down to Brighton again.
Follow the Thames.
Yeah. You can see our smoke, can you, Simon and Jake?
Nope, I can't see any smoke.
Oh,
I can see the smoke. Maybe you have to have the red arrows.
maybe you do, yeah.
I can see it to Hawk, it's just not producing any smoke, that's all.
Thanks. Still behind, Dom.
Alright. You're going up. Don't go under that bridge.
Following the Thames, literally. There's a Thames barrier down here.
No, we've gone past that.
Was it there? I didn't see it.
It's quite knit close to London City.
You forget how fast you actually move across the country.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't believe it last time. We were at the south coast in a blink of an eye down at Southampton, weren't we?
That's quite a collection of you behind now. I'm going to try and hold the speed around about 450.
much more difficult to speed match.
Yes. The F-18s was really easy, wasn't it?
Easy, yeah.
My speed is 447. F-18 right below me.
Practice, I'm getting there, getting there. Have to use the speed brake more than anything. I think that's what the actual red arrows do. They use speed brake rather than throttle. So
I was going to say, it gives you a little bit of appreciation of how tough it is on those guys.
difficult.
And then to do it towards each other and pull out at the last second.
Along the coast, we're going to cut left.
Okay.
EQ's asking about refueling. I've tried that in DCS, Digital Combat Simulator, and it's difficult in that. Takes some more practice.
I think the DCS flight model is actually a little bit more realistic than the Microsoft.
Yeah.
It's, doesn't look as pretty, but it's a very good simulator. How's the FlexJet coming along, Doc?
So, I've glued the ailerons and rudder into the wings and fuselage. Mylar hinges. So you put the Mylar hinges in, make sure they're centered, and then you use thin sino. So I didn't have any thin sino, so I got some of that along with the servos. Now the annoying thing, you use the wings are covered in film, right? So when I put in the super glue, have you had this before, where it creates kind of white marks on the?
Yes, I have.
Oh,
that is a certain type of sino. You can get sino that doesn't do that.
Well, I didn't.
So
So
you speak to our friend at Deluxe Models.
oh, well, too late. I've done it, but I've got rid of it using. I did some Google and found you can use nail polish remover.
Okay, that gets rid of it.
So I just spoke to the missus and she gave me these.
Spoke to the missus. You mean you went to your drawer?
Oh, I went to her drawer and got these little pads, you know, that she uses to remove nail polish, and bingo, it just came off instantly. Really good.
I think that came out of your weekend drawer, didn't it?
Shh, that's a different YouTube channel, mate.
Oh, okay.
Dominique's Boutique. So yeah, so I've done that. I've glued in the horns with 30-minute epoxy. I've got the servos, but I'm waiting for some 1.5mm drill bits so I can drill into the blocks to mount those properly. So I'm not rushing. I'm doing it properly. And
Sounds very unlike you, Dom.
Yeah, well, it's not cheap, so I want to try and do it. I'll still make mistakes, but I'm trying to do it properly. So I think all that side of it won't take that long to do. The landing gear is in, the gear doors with their servos are in and hooked up. The difficult bit is going to be measuring up the tailpipe and getting that ordered from Romania.
Right. Is that the thrust vector tailpipe?
You get you get the standard pipe, and you order it of the length that you want, and then the mini thrust vectoring add-on is a separate piece that you have to order.
Oh, okay.
That slots on the back. And then the engine, Zikoi's X90 won't be in stock until February, I don't think. But so it shouldn't take too long. Late February, March.
By the time summer rolls around.
Yeah, exactly. We'll get other projects going before then. Still got to fly the RV8s and the Fox and.
Yeah. Hoping for some good weather, so I'm actually flying
Yeah, well, exactly. We need some good weather anyway.
My RV8 is packed up at the moment, ready for moving.
Yeah, you're moving house, aren't you?
Yeah, hopefully this month. So as soon as that's moved, it'll be ready to roll. I don't think we'll get any good weather prior to then anyway.
No. F-18s were still with us.
Up ahead as well.
Jake and Simon still flying with us, which is good. Where are we in the world, Jason?
We're near Lid, actually. Yeah, this is Lid Airport to our left, I think. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's Lid. We're not that far from a couple of minutes. Right. Speed we're doing. Yeah, that's Lid Airport, just off our left wingtips now.
Roger.
And just up on the peninsula there is one of our power stations.
One of yours?
But ours is in the UK's.
Oh. I should be a little bit more stable now if you want to tuck up real close. On an internal view. Coming up on your right wing.
I'll just keep tracking this heading.
Oh. I've had a flame out. What?
You have? You've had a flame out?
Yeah, flame out.
Oh. Do I need to slow down and wait for you?
Well, I might need to eject. Oh, I think I can hear my engine starting up again.
Yeah,
And I've lost all avionics.
Dear. Mom's in trouble. Turning back to come and find you. There you are.
I think I can hear it starting up again. Mayday, mayday.
What caused that to happen? Have you
No.
run out of fuel?
No, I just checked. I had 20% left.
Not in a drop tank, is it?
I've got no control at the moment.
Oh, I'm watching you. You're going to go down. Eject, Dom, eject.
No, I've got no avionics. What's going on?
got engine yet?
Oh, I got avionics back.
You
Oh, wow.
got an engine back.
Yeah, engine is back. Sorry about that. But do you know, I didn't panic.
We're just behind you.
Okay. Very strange.
Well dealt with it, Tom.
Thank you. With absolutely zero training, I averted disaster.
I think we're from Dover way now, aren't we?
So I was headed to the ground, the engine had restarted up, but I had no avionics, so I just throttled up and it just pulled up by itself. Strange. Slow down. Is this Dover?
I believe so, yeah.
White Cliffs of Dover coming up.
Certainly would in real life. I think we should do a live stream of your son's gift. I think it would be...
You don't want to see a grown man cry, surely.
I think it would be a spectacular event. What aircraft is it in? Like just a little
I
Cessna?
don't know.
Is it an aerobatic one or a regular one?
Oh my god, I hadn't even thought about that.
Because they do have some pretty ropey little Cessnas that can do
Well,
loops.
that's what's worrying me. I mean, getting in a Eurofighter Typhoon or a Hawk, BAE Hawk, you know, I would risk my life for that. But one of a little Cessna or something, I'm not seeing the point.
They're pretty safe. They don't fall out of the sky very often.
Very often.
You'll be alright.
So, in case folks didn't hear, anybody who knows me knows I don't like heights. I literally can't go up a ladder. I went to Legoland with my son once, and they had this climbing wall, and he scooted up it, you know, in seconds. Me, I got like 5 feet off the ground and froze. They actually had to have a guy come up and get me down. I was so terrified. I can't get up a ladder. So yeah, my son bought me this Christmas present, which is an hour of flight tuition at a local airfield.
We've just arrived at Brighton, by the way, so slow down. Hit the brakes. Put an air brakes on. We'll fly around the little tower.
The I-360.
Quite a big tower, actually, isn't it?
What, your speed?
I've slowed right down to 300 now. I'm going to the UE back over the pier as well. Pier?
Yep. I can't get this thing to trim out for level flight.
It's not very easy to trim, is it? Perhaps we should have a poll on the Facebook page of whether we should do that as a live stream.
Look, if that's what my subscribers want, then that's what my subscribers get. It might be my last ever post on the YouTube channel.
You'll be fine. carry on towards the Isle of Wight?
Yeah, go. I'll try and catch you up. Oh, the i360 is at the bottom.
It is.
Been on that a couple of times. Even that. Even that is quite high. The i360. And
Yeah, it'll be high.
I know, but I drink a bottle of champagne on the way up, so I'm fine when I get to the top. Hey Amrock, how you doing? Been out flying for a bit. You have, you lucky devil, because I haven't. Always Jason.
I don't even want to go out in this weather, I have to say.
We've become fair weather pilots, haven't we?
Yeah. All sorts of colour smoke going on now. Yeah, it's so cold.
Yeah. Well, particularly at our flying field, because it's on the top of a hill,
Yeah.
really exposed, and if there's any type of wind at home, you get there and it's a gale. So.
Oh, I'm very low on fuel, apparently.
Check mine.
So maybe we can find somewhere to land. On the route. Grab some fuel. What have we got coming up? We've got Bognor Regis coming up. I don't actually know how much fuel we got. I've got enough to get us to Southampton if you want to go to Southampton.
Yeah, Southampton sounds good, and then let's change into something like Spitfires.
Yeah.
Trying to catch you up.
I've backed off on the power quite a bit. Ewan, you can actually try it out quite easily, this sim, because if you subscribe to, I forget what Microsoft call it now, Microsoft Game Pass, I think you get the first month for £1, and this game is included, so you can try it for a month for £1. Don't have to commit to buying. I bought the gold version, I think, which you did as well, didn't you, Dom?
Yeah, I went all out.
Yeah. Which is over £100, I think we paid for it. But you get the standard edition for included in the Microsoft Game Pass. So if you want to try it out without forking out, way to go. Okay, so if we head over to the Isle of Wight and then just head up the estuary, we'll hit Southampton.
Roger.
I must admit, actually, flying FPV, especially the quads, is a little bit more winter friendly because you can go and sit in some woods somewhere.
Protected
Fly
from
around.
the wind, yeah.
Yeah, and there's no wind, or it's almost a bit more warm. Have all the trees around you as well.
Isle of Wight on our left.
Yep. going to need to start slowing down fairly soon.
Use full throttle or something. Find it very hard to catch you up.
Off. You haven't got your air brake out, have you?
I don't think so. I'd hear it.
Okay, I'm backing right off on now. Trying to like, I know we're pretty close. Need to follow this little sort of rivery bit off to our right and fly down that almost. That lines you up in Southampton. From memory. Okay, got my air brake out. Oh yeah, I can see the runway just off to our right. You still behind me?
No, I just overtook you.
Okay. I'm going to turn right 90 degrees about now. Get some flaps on the go.
You should see me in front of you.
Yeah, I can see it. You're not quite lined up with the runway.
No.
You have to do a hard right and a hard left to make that in. My view is obscured by your smoke coming into land.
Smoke off.
I'm literally tucked right up behind you. You've got an F-18 right in between us as well. Well, it's easy to land, isn't it?
Yeah, if you use full flat, definitely is, yeah.
Yeah.
Good job. That's a nice picture. F-18s.
Yeah.
Hawks. All right. That was fun. London City to over Heathrow and down to Southampton and Brighton. Good. So do you want to start off from here with Spitfires and do the same route back?
I don't mind. Do you want to start somewhere else, a bit more interesting? Maybe fly from somewhere in Scotland to Scotland?
Yeah.
More...
Yeah, we do that. Edinburgh.
Hold on a minute. Let me go to... Because you want to fly up the west coast, don't you, to get the mountains?
You've been that way, so...
The prettier side is the west-hand side of Scotland. And anybody that lives on the east is now going to hold some abuse.
You've offended half the nation saying that.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I would say if we start, actually, we could start at Prestwick, which is just below Blackpool, I believe. Memory. It's just below Prestwick.
EGPK.
And of course, it's not Blackpool. I'm thinking of Preston. Yeah, if we start at Prestwick and then fly direct north over Glasgow and towards Fort William, that's where it's really, really pretty all up that side.
Right, so I am going to be at gate parking 21.
Archer. Let's change to Spitfire.
So, EGPK. I'll do a cold start because it looks quite good.
You're at which stand, sorry? Parking
21.
51.
So if you want to do the one next door. So, thanks if you've tuned in to Essential RC. I'm Dom, joined by Jason, who I fly with regularly, and Simon, Northeast FPV. Also has his own YouTube channel and Facebook page. Well worth following because he flies from a nice beach, very envious of that. And Jake as well, I think, is with us. Absolutely disgusting weather outside, generally in the UK at the moment. So,
Where is 21? I can't find 21 on that.
right up the end.
Oh yeah, I see you, 21. So if I go from 5, that's opposite. Flight condition. Why? Yeah, we don't have any beaches to fly from, really, do we? We have to go quite a long way.
Well, if we get these gliders, FPV gliders, sorted out, we should go and do that when the weather improves.
Well, mine's ready.
Yeah, mine just needs a test flight.
It's a real pain,
I
isn't
can't
it?
believe I spent months trying to sort that out, and it was all down to, must have been a bug.
Troy.
Right, so let's get this party started.
I see you. There's a spit in the air already. Jake's airborne.
Cool.
Take off from this end of the runway, otherwise we've got a long way to taxi down.
Yeah.
I'm going to go right to the runway.
It's left and then right, isn't it?
You are... I'm in the right way, I think. Yeah, so now you need to turn left,
Yeah.
and you'll see me in front of you. You have to remind me how to shut the canopy on this thing.
Yeah, first thing you need to do is lock the... Just close the side door and then you have to lock it before you can close the canopy.
Where is the button? Oh, close canopy.
You have to look up, and it's the front leading edge of the canopy. There's a handle.
There we go.
Alright, you want to taxi onto a runway?
Yep.
This is difficult to take off in a straight line. Tend to need to full throttle and then hold in a lot of right rudder and release the right rudder progressively as you gain speed.
Look up the line. Hey, look at this little squadron.
4. Alright. Recommendation, hold in right rudder and full throttle. Not progressive throttle, but up to you. On 3, you're leading off, Jay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Once you get the tail off the ground, it sort of starts behaving again.
That was pretty damn good.
Right, we're flying in the wrong direction. We need to be going north and we're going south. So, left or right hand turned on.
Who the hell did a barrel roll over the runway?
That was not me. Not
What?
That was Adam. Should we do a left?
Yeah.
Then. Okay, so gentle left-hand turn, guys. I'm gonna try and catch up with any FPV. Flying a heading of about, say, 340. A little bit more green up north, isn't it?
Yes, I have yet to go that way. For real, I need to do that this year.
Well, there's 5 of us now.
Are there?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Now be 240. Any FPV, Adam and Jake.
Oh, Adam's was cool. You throttle back a little bit, Jay.
Yeah. Back on the throttle just a little bit. Sounds awesome with these engines around.
Took them a while, but they did get it right in the end.
Yeah, it did sound like a lawnmower at the beginning of this plane, didn't it?
It's so much easier to fly in formation. Oh, that looks good. This is what it's about. Either this or you have to pay a few thousand pounds and go in the real thing.
Yeah, turn right very slightly and just gently like that. Actually, no, we'll hit some coastlines soon. It should be quite nice. Some mountains and some sea.
And for once, the gear is up.
And the gear is up for everyone as well.
Yeah, that's good.
That does look absolutely spectacular, I have to say. So much so, like a big screenshot. That looks very cool.
Yeah, about as good as it gets.
Okay, I'm going to climb slightly now. Just going to have to clear some hills on it. Very gently. Got a different time of day to you. Clouds as well, so mine is very moody.
I might do the same then. What have you got? Scattered clouds, is it?
Yeah, I've got scattered clouds. Yours looks very clean.
Scattered clouds.
Watch out, boys, there's some wind turbines quite high up there.
You need to be looking for ME109s coming out of the sun.
There you go, it starts getting a little bit more interesting scenery now as well. We've got someone called Gromit joined us as well.
Nice.
Another Spitfire. Just going to back off power slightly because there's a few people trailing.
Alright.
Very gently on the power. Everybody trying to catch up.
Hi guys, it's Alan here. Where are you flying? I've got a Spitfire and I don't know what server you're on.
Alan!
Hello Dom.
You alright, mate?
Yeah, very good, thanks, very good.
Great to hear from you.
Had the first RC crash of the year yesterday, so
Oh, for God's sake.
I
On the
quad
first
into a
crash,
tree.
it's a good time to start.
We're
What
on the
server
West,
are you on?
West Europe server.
West Europe, yeah.
Right, okay. And roughly where are you?
If you take off from, I would say,
You can join us in the sky if we left Prestwick.
EGEO, we'll be overflying that in about 5 or 10 minutes.
EGEO. Okay, I'll orbit around there.
Cool.
We'll head for EGEO. We're just going over Knock Castle, so yeah, we're probably about 10 minutes from there. See if I can find you something close.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, this is... I don't know, I think this is the best. The biggest squadron we've had. We've got 6 or 7 of us in a squadron now. Great for people to join us on this one. Oh, this is tight, man. Look at this. This is ridiculous.
This is good, isn't it?
This is what it's about.
And there's a lot of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spits now. Yeah, if you just head south from the airport I gave you,
Yeah, will do.
direct south, you'll eventually, you can't miss us. There's a herd of 8 of us.
Well, I've got airborne. That's the first hurdle, isn't it?
Well done.
Yes.
What did you crash, Alan?
Oh, it was just a
Turbine
3-inch quad.
turbine jet.
No, 3-inch quad hung up in the branches of a tree doing
Oh.
a sort of gap.
What's your in-game name? Alan.
Sorry?
What's your in-game name?
Oh, sadly, it's Alan Paul.
Okay, I can actually see your user tag, so we're
Cool.
heading towards you. Just head south.
Yep, heading south.
Are you in a Hawk or a Spit?
Spit.
Okay.
Oh my word.
Invasion markings. Oh, I can see you all heading this way.
Just a cloud of us.
I try and turn the game labels off from time to time just to make it more difficult.
I need to put it on a shortcut, really.
You can't.
Oh, can you not?
There
Yeah,
used
you
to be
can.
an-
The
Huh?
F12.
Oh really?
Yeah, that thing we used to have.
It doesn't work for
UI
me.
mods.
I'm
It,
pretty sure you can do it.
It stopped working.
Yeah, it did partially stop working, but if you turn all the airfields off and just leave the game tags on, it'll toggle the game tags. It doesn't seem to toggle the airfields and the places and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. Wind up a little bit. Oh, there's a landmark interest here. Let's fly over and see what it is. Nothing fascinating. Slightly underestimated how far you are from us. We're still 10 minutes wide. Though you're heading towards us as well, aren't you?
Where you gone?
Can you see me, Dom?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Was it concentrating?
Oh, there we go. I can see you. Can you see us?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm just going to join behind you.
I'll slow down so that you can slow us all down. You can catch up.
Cheers, I'm right behind you now, so that's fine.
Cool. There we go. Someone moving around quick.
Where to, squadron leader?
I have no idea. I mean, I'm just heading north, but I think we actually need to turn heading sort of about 30 to find the bigger hills, bigger mountains. So we turn right slightly. You should put it on winter, Dom. Have some nice snow on the ground and hills.
Could do that, yeah. If I dare take my hands off the stick.
quite a lot of Spitfires.
Snow. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I turned it to snow and then I was just flying through clouds, so no, that wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, you don't want to set the weather to snow, you just want to set the ground to snow.
Yes, I don't think you can do that while you fly.
You just change the season.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's a slider in the weather. There should be a season slider.
Oh,
Change it to winter.
season. Really?
Well, there's a snow depth, isn't there?
And yeah, that I think you can.
Oh, got it. Done the snow depth.
Snow yet, Dom?
Yeah, I've got up the snow depth as recommended by Alan Paul, and it looks good.
Oh yeah.
You just won't be able to see the next runway, so you can use that as an excuse.
For my poor landing. Yeah.
There are a bunch of people at that airport off the left-hand side. We could stop in if you want to sort of sit us all on the runway, Dom.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, turning left. There's a couple of Hawks sat on the ground over there. So if we buzz the airport first, they'll get a nice little show of up to the spins.
Where have you gone?
You turned your snow depth off.
Yes. So I can see the damn runway.
There's always one cheat, isn't there?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Come on.
Where do you fly out? What part of the country?
Cambridge.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, just a bit windy at the moment.
Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, we've got a. What is that?
An Airbus.
Airliner, yeah.
There's always one.
To keep up with us.
It might be a P38. They sometimes show up as
It is a
A320s.
P38, yeah. It's the Bridge of Moor. I think there could be a fun little bridge here. Just going to turn right slightly.
Oh, they're notoriously not
Bridgey.
underflyable.
It's a
called the
bridge of doom.
Yeah, it's called the Bridge of Moor, so I'm just intrigued as to what it is. It's just off our nose for a second. Looks like it crosses.
Oh, Ricky says he's in an Airbus A338.
Okay, this bridge is just... Okay, no, it's not really anything interesting at all.
So where's this airfield you were going to land at?
Just off our left-hand side here. So the airfield is now 12 o'clock now. It's about 2 miles away.
Well done. See if you can call out throttle, landing gear and flap for us. On the
I have no idea what the approach is.
Oh, we can overfly.
We're completely 90 degrees to it. So
overflight and then.
there's quite a few people sat down there, so it'd be quite cool to overfly it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely buzz them.
Yeah. So we're going to hit literally 90 degrees to the airport flying over it this way.
Ricky, is the P38 worth getting? Do you enjoy flying it? It's not, again, it's not cheap, I don't think, so I'd want a recommendation before getting it.
How big was this airport, Alan? Decent sized runway?
Oh, I don't know. It wasn't my recommendation.
No, this is where you took off from. This is where I said.
Oh, was it? Well, I got off.
What else do you need to know?
We're above it about now. Okay, there's the runway. And there's the Hawk on the end of the runway.
Thanks for telling us you're banking right.
Above the Hawk.
Jay, call out your moves, man. Jeez, what are you...
Sorry.
Strafing mode.
Strafing mode. There's a hill here. Right, okay, I'm gonna start slowing down and then do a 180 to go back in. Okay, turning around now.
Bloody track IR keeps turning itself off. So annoying. Oh, that was your gear going down then?
Yep.
What? I've lost where the heck I am. And flaps. Oh, yeah, it's there.
We'll congregate at the end.
Roger.
Yeah, that P38's an Airbus. And it looks pretty strange sat there with his nose wheel in the air.
Might have to get it just so it doesn't appear as a Airbus. Oh, what?
Which one's you, Dom?
I'm right on the end.
This Airbus doing a wheelie.
Right, okay, a bit more fuel.
Yeah, I need a bit more fuel.
50%.
Going 50%?
I was at 50%.
Oh, what are you going for fuel-wise?
97.
So, from here, where do you want to go?
Just follow the scenery.
I mean, I suppose from here you want to fly east, northeast, up to EGPE, maybe?
Sounds good. So if everybody wants to form up on the runway behind Jason, I'll take off from the back.
Oh, okay. Including the Airbus?
Yeah.
I hope there's enough room for everybody. Has everyone got enough room at the back there, or do you need us all to shunt forward a
Oh,
little bit?
looks good, Jay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Few of you still not lined up yet, so I'll give it a second. We've got Gromit down the other end of the runway, he's just landing.
Is he? Or is he Okay, should we give him a moment to turn around?
We'll give him a second to turn around and join us, yeah.
Tech's asking in thumbnail you show Eurofighter Typhoon, then why flying old World War II planes? Well, we did start off in Hawks, but we've been flying, I don't know, well over an hour, so we change things as we go. Bit
Yeah, a
boring,
bit of variety.
bit of variety. We might do F-18s quickly before the end.
Is he going to line up with us? I don't think he is,
Yeah,
actually, is
he's
he?
moving, he's moving,
okay.
hold on. Yeah, he's turning. So takeoff, can I ask that everybody bangs in full throttle when we give the go? No flaps, no flap takeoff. And recommend that you concentrate on your rudder. You're going to need right rudder to get down the runway in a straight line, vaguely straight line. Alright, he's ready.
Yeah.
Call it 3, 2, 1.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, full power.
Oh, sugar. Why have I done that?
Mess it up. I mean, this is going probably one of my best takeoffs.
That was one of my worst.
Oh no, no! Oh, it's done that horrible thing where it starts flapping on the runway.
I did a complete 360.
Thank goodness for the Y key.
Yes, absolutely.
I ended up on my nose. Forgot
Yeah,
to put the
same.
parking brake off. Slammed full power on with the parking brake on.
Why have I done that? Oh, there we go. It's better.
I'll be quite nice and slow. Catch up.
Right. I don't have labels turned off, Jay, so what did you do?
Head 352. flying nice and slow so you can catch up. It's basically runway heading, pretty much, just head straight out.
Okay.
I can see you, so I'm gonna turn left just so that you can see me easier. I'm turning right slightly. Can you see me ahead of you?
Not yet.
Right, I'm gonna slow right now. I'm on idle. If we just follow this lock or whatever it is, guys, just straight down this stretch of water.
Roger.
We'll get to Loch Ness and Inverness.
We will get to Loch Ness. Yeah, we'll fly straight. If we follow this lump of water, we'll fly straight down Loch Ness. Oh, Dom, you got in front of me somehow. Okay. Hello.
You can really hear the other plane's engines as they buzz past you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds really good, doesn't it?
Yeah. Excellent.
I'm glad they fixed the sound on this, because when it first came out, it sounded a bit like a Briggs and Stratton mower.
It wasn't right. No.
Now it's a lot better. And the little flames on startup are a nice touch. Shakes upside down. Just puts why not?
Of course.
And I'm just off your left wingtip now, Dom.
Oh wait. Oh sorry, I thought you were in front of me.
And just off your left wingtip.
Oh, gotcha. Wheels down this time.
Oh, is it? Hold on, let me cycle. What are they now?
Still down. I don't think it's got anything to do with the state of your plane. It's just random. Which is annoying.
Bit like the prop turning. Sometimes they're turning and
Yeah.
sometimes they're not.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
It's probably an internet synchronization issue.
That's any FPV in front of you, Dom, just in case you didn't know.
Roger. Where are we going? Left or right here, Jay?
Straight on. Left. Of the two options. Someone just went past me. It sounded amazing. Yeah, just follow this water.
Johnny's asking, do we do this? Wow, he says, wow, this is amazing. Do you all do this regularly? We used to.
It's the thing, isn't it?
Mid-pandemic, we were doing it quite a bit. Not so much recently. You'd be welcome to join us next time we do it. It doesn't take too long to really learn how to fly vaguely close together.
How are you faster than me, Don? What's the trick you've got here?
I don't know.
What's your RPM?
2/3 throttle. RPM is 30.
3,000 RPM?
I think so.
How are you doing that?
If this gauge is working, my boost is at maximum. Are we taking a left around this corner?
Well, we need to just carry on in the heading we're in, actually.
Okay.
Then we'll be over Loch Ness in a couple of minutes. I'll say a couple of minutes. 5 minutes.
I saw something that said if you drop the external tank, you get an extra 50 miles an hour, but I haven't actually worked out how to do that yet.
Okay. I'm struggling to keep up with your...
You had this problem last time, didn't you?
Yeah. I did figure it out last time as well. I don't know, what do you have your propeller
Pitch?
pitch at? 35% sort of thing?
Where's that?
There's a little black lever just next to the throttle in the cockpit.
It's all the way forward. Yep. You still struggling?
No, I've caught up with you all now. Don't know what lock this is. It's not there, it's the next one. It's not this. Not for this one.
What version of the sim is this? It's the latest one.
Not lucky.
It says locky, is it? Oh, we've got someone called Shady Sim in a spit joined us as well.
Nice.
Just upside down in front of you.
He hasn't read the squadron rules, obviously.
What else have we got?
He'll be up for a court-martial.
We've got someone called Seven Bowl has joined us in a spit. I think this next one is we're coming up to Loch Ness now. Keep your eyes peeled for the monster. Quite a lot of spits around you now, Dom.
Roger.
Really good view. This next lock is now Loch Ness.
Oh, is it? Okay. Let's check my fuel situation.
We're heading straight up to Inverness, so we can land there.
Sounds good.
This lock takes us all the way up to Inverness pretty much. Just off your right wingtip.
Nice. No excuses then, Johnny. You should definitely get it. If you've got a PC that's up for it.
You don't even, as I said earlier, you don't even have to buy it now. You can get it with Microsoft Game Pass, which I think is a small monthly fee, and you get a bunch of games, and you get this one as well included. So do it that way rather than purchasing it if you want. If you only want to try it. Water looks a bit strange to the right to me.
Curved up the bank.
Yeah. Anti-gravity water.
You wouldn't have thought that'd be a hard thing to fix, would you?
It's been a bit of an ongoing thing, that water, hasn't it? I think they've made it a bit better.
But how in a sim can it be difficult just to have a rule that water is flat?
Yes, it doesn't sound that difficult, does it?
I think the problem is all of this is automatically generated, isn't it? No one's actually sat here and drawn it. Unlike a lot of games where it's all, they draw all the areas, this is all completely automatically generated by their Azure servers.
It's a pretty good effort, really, isn't it?
It is. I mean, it's the only way you could get the entire world drawn to the detail they've done. When you fly down here, I mean, I've driven down Loch Ness before, when you fly down, you really don't appreciate quite how big this is.
It's an awesome view.
And it would be even more awesome if it was if you were stood in Loch Ness.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Spits game flying past. Tempted to find what day all those spits fly out on.
Yeah, that would be something, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Because they're all privately owned, and they must all be. I'm sure they will all leave on the same day for getting together, etc.
And probably beat up the airfield a few times.
Yeah. If we can find out, perhaps we should go.
Yep.
I'm sure it was about 20 they've got there. It doesn't matter, Johnny, if you use the deluxe or standard edition. The deluxe version just comes with some additional airports, higher detail, and some additional aircraft. So you could fly with us on the standard edition. We're not that far now from yeah. We fly the coastline when we get there. We'll be lined up for the runway as well.
So did you say hit the coast and then right?
Yeah, so if we basically follow the coastline, we'll hit it any minute, and then just follow it so that the sea is on our left.
Yeah.
The runway will be in line with the runway. We're on the approach, pretty much as it is. Start slowing down, Dom. Just gently.
Okay. You behind me?
Yeah. You're slightly too far left for the runway. You need to head right. Do an overfly. If you overfly it, you'll see it.
Roger.
You should be able to see the runway in front of you now. Back right off the power, you'll get in.
No, we'll do an overflight.
Right. It's airport.
All right, we'll beat up the tower.
It's me just off to your nose on the left.
Okay, throttling back.
Yep. Right, I'm turning left and doing a 180.
Left turn.
My gear and flaps down.
Gear down.
Yeah, that's good.
Full flap.
Beautiful. Brakes.
Good trip.
Excellent.
That was a long flight, actually, wasn't it?
That was very good. We up for another one?
If you want one more, we could finish off at Wick, which is the most northerly airport in Scotland. Probably about a 15-minute trundle up to Wick.
Okay. But shall we do it in something a bit quicker?
You don't want to be in anything too much quicker, you'll get there in a second.
Oh, we can make it. So what's the code for this airport?
EGPE.
EGPE. Should we do F-18s?
Okay.
It is included, so everybody should have it.
Alright, I'm loading in an F-18.
So we're coming
And
back
of course,
here.
I was going to say, everyone's done the Miramar landing challenge, haven't they?
Should have done. Badly.
Badly.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I don't
I've
know
done
how
it
people
badly.
get. I don't know how people get these high scores.
EGPE, and then Wick is EGPC.
Oh well, we just said EGPE, so let's do EGPE.
Yeah, but to Wick.
Oh, okay.
So-
Sorry. Okay.
PC. That's the flight path.
Inverness.
Flight path.
Starting at runway 23.
And the F-18.
Yep, in the F-18. So, welcome to John Mish Jr. Joined as a member. Thank you for that.
Says it should take us about 15 minutes. If you hit the afterburners, probably a lot less.
So if you've not flown F-18 before, important that you do have a button on the toggling of it for the toggling of the afterburner.
Dom, is there a default button for that on the keyboard?
No.
No, I don't think there is.
I'll have to find the switch in the cockpit then.
Yeah. Oh, have you not got something you can set it to?
Well, probably, but I haven't done it so far. So
Where is it in the cockpit? I'm just trying to find it.
If you, in your controls, you can just search after, and then it will bring it straight up.
right.
Someone's PA28. I'm guessing it shouldn't be a PA28. Not my read.
Yeah, thanks again, John Mish. So we've, what have we done? We've done Red Arrows, BAE Hawks. We did Spitfires for a while. We're now finishing our live stream sesh with F-18s. It was included since the last update.
Yeah, if you're able to play online, you have the F18. That was on the update.
Where are you, Jay?
I'm at the front,
Oh, right. Got that.
right in front of you. So have you got a PA28 in front of you?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm just in front of that PA28. I don't know who the PA28 is.
No. Okay, everybody in?
Still got a couple popping up down the end behind you.
Oh yeah. I'm just going to turn around and go to the back. So
Okay. I'll move forward a little bit, so because there's a few bunched up. Again, if everyone moves forward a little bit, got room to get to the back. Alan, what are you flying?
I'm flying the F-18. I'm at the halfway down on the left-hand
It's
side.
showing as the PA28 as well.
It's a bit weird,
Yeah.
seeing as it's a standard aircraft.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's. There's two PA28s, and the rest are all F-18s, including that one that just busted. It's Jake.
It might change when we get airborne. I don't know.
I mean, one of you's got your prop spinning, and the other has one as well. Got another PA28. That's really bizarre because, as you say, it's a standard aircraft.
There's a few unexplained mysteries, but it's still pretty good.
Are you ready, Dom?
I am ready.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm throttling up. 3, 2, 1. Brakes off. And we're going reheat as well. Fairly sharp turn to the right as we heading. Just a second in front of you, Dom.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And turning reheat off. The reason I said the west side of Scotland is so much nicer is the east is very flat, so we haven't got any mountains now. Notice this has got a tail hook. Is there a carrier mission for it?
There's a carrier add-on that you can get that I've got where it does detect. Yes.
It's not great. What are you saying? Reheat's just turned on all on their own. Ben Morangi right below us now, that looks out. He also has this degree. Well done, you got your wheels down.
I haven't.
My screen.
It's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
How many with us?
How many? Too many name tags to count. Rushing into each other. We're halfway there.
Would have taken a little longer in the Spitfires.
Yeah.
Alright, Adam Lomax, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, mate.
It's showing you on my screen with your gear partially down. Gear doors open. Oh god.
You've got 4 gears down.
It doesn't look right, does it?
The flaps are also down. All my reheats have just come on all on their own as well. Definitely still some bugs to iron out. It'll be a great sim in another 5 years.
Oh, I keep forgetting we need to get a Blue Angel scheme for this.
Yeah. Someone must have done one as well.
Yeah.
Nice and closed on.
Looking good.
You know when you're nice and close because they start just going transparent.
They've improved that. It used to be really bad, didn't it? You didn't have to get that close at all, but it's almost touching now that it starts doing it.
These wind turbines interfere with low flying, don't they?
Okay, we need to turn slight right. Wick should be pretty much in front of us. They're going to back off on powered on.
Roger.
Oh. Wick's right on the coast. Right below us now. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Main runway. Need to go out to sea and then come in.
Thanks, Scavenger. Take any beer money that we can. Who broke off right? Oh no, they're there.
Not me.
Somebody's zigzagging around. I'm following you tight.
Grommet. I'll power a lot more to quarter throttle now and start to turn right.
Roger.
Fairly tight turn.
Come on, come on. You're so... Oh dear, lost you there. Oh no, let's take off.
Oh, you're ahead of me. Almost better off doing a 360 to your left. You're well high for the airport anyway.
Never say never.
Any FPVs on a good guide slope there?
Air brakes out.
Oh, I've got a digital glide slope there come up. I've never seen that before. Telling me I'm too fast. That's very cool.
Oh, nailed that. That's a good one to end on.
Oh, creamer.
Park at the end.
I'm behind you so you can't see me. Greaser of a landing.
Yeah, it's a good one to fly this.
It's a nice. I like that digital glide slope. Were you on the cockpit?
No, I didn't. I wasn't. I did external.
In the cockpit, you get a digital glide slope come up, and it kind of virtual reality overlays it for the way you're looking. Never noticed that. It's rowdy in front of you.
Oh, we didn't know he was with us.
Need to do an F22 for this now.
I'm amazed you have not got the free wing F22 yet.
If it wasn't so expensive, where are you off to, Tom?
I don't know. round the back.
It's. I just can't get my head around sort of 650 quid for a foaming.
Oh no. I think yeah, I can't do it. They just don't last more than a season, do they?
No. The only way to make them look good is to not fly them.
You're joking? I take them out of the box, they look rubbish.
They do, yeah. Leave them in the box and they look great. Let's come and line up next to Dom then. Someone's got a PA-28 in front of me. They'll line up with us. They're PA-28 to your right, though.
Yeah, so that's me, and I'm definitely in a F18.
Oh, that's disappointing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why would that be?
I just chose the standard FA18
So did I.
with a standard colour scheme.
Same.
Yeah, I didn't choose a scheme. I just went for the default grey. But that was,
Yeah, I think that's what I went for.
you should be fine.
I can see you all as F18.
Oh well, never mind. Anyway, that was good fun. Thank you everybody for joining us. I think we'll call it a day there, but we should do it again soon.
Definitely.
All right, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, and enjoy 2022. All the best for the new year. Thanks everybody. Take care.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers
Thanks a
all.
lot.
See you, Jake.
Bye.
Cheers, mate.
Bye.
Cheers.
And thanks for everybody watching us. And John Mish for joining as a member, and Scavenger for the tip. Appreciate that. See you soon, everyone.
You ended the stream?